He's artery and ugly, they're all covering. Please, we should hang them from the tree. Round them up with me, shoot them once in the knee, drag them down the damn street. I got two under my eyes. All hippies always smell like balls, they're all bunch of tree hugging dumb fucking butt fuckers. Run, hippie, run, I got 21 guns.
Wait, motherfucker, it's coming. I'm not friends with any of these people. I can't stand any of them.
You guys get the jokes now, right?
First of all, keep it going for your roast master, every homeless guy you've ever walked past and not given change to. Chris, you look like you've given up on life. It's just somebody forgot to tell your appetite. You also look like a transgender who could only afford half the surgery. You also look like Nacho Libre, just way less in shape. You know, funny story, everybody. When I first met Chris Machado, I thought he was Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect with a bad perm. And then I just realized he's a fat Mexican with a bad perm. Fucker. Chris Machado hangs out with Nathan Wallace, so he's not known as that fat comedian. But now he's known as that fat comedian who hangs out with Nathan Wallace.
Better do more.
Kyle Raymond, I think you dress like shit. About 10 years ago, some okay woman said to him, "You look good with a fedora on." And he fucking ran with it. Compared to your comedy career, I think you're dressed nice. Your comedy career has about as much life as a country music concert in Las Vegas.
Yeah! Good shit, Luke. Good shit. Good shit.
Fuck you guys, I didn't use the school joke. And that's what I was debating between. Kyle Raymond, he just loves telling everybody he's from Massachusetts. Yeah, no. Kyle, trust me, as soon as you open your mouth and we hear the ignorance that comes out of it, we all know where the fuck you're at. Yeah, then why are you such a douchebag if it's the most educated state? Kyle Raymond does 2 podcasts that nobody's ever heard of. He has exactly 1 listener. I did Kyle's podcast one time, he interviewed me, and even I didn't listen to the shit. I went on your podcast and I lost followers from my comedy page. Kyle has a girlfriend. I know, I'm shocked as shit by that too. What's even more shocking is he doesn't even have a credit card, so he didn't buy her. Whatever. Benny. Benny, what did you say earlier? I don't need to write this shit down. I didn't even do that in school. And you're a former unemployed security guard. You might have you should have wrote at least 1 or 2 things down. Don't you think? Benny's been doing comedy for almost a year. We've yet to hear anything funny from him. Benny, as a veteran comedian of 4 years doing this, I'm going to give you some heartfelt advice, and I really think you need to listen to this. Quit. Just quit. You have a brighter future working for Kmart than you do being a comedian. That's a racist joke too, everybody. I didn't write that much for you because I didn't expect you to be that good. DJ Ramo, you have a job that is no longer of service to people. Any asshole with a smartphone and a Pandora app can be a DJ. I was a DJ on the way down here. I'm not gonna make a fucking career out of it. I mean, what is the requirement to be a DJ? Having to listen? What's the schooling? Not going to prison? You're about as much of a DJ as Dr. Dre is a doctor. And you didn't play my fucking song that I wanted. I hope your kids grow up and become shitty DJs like you. Brittany. Oh, it's coming. Don't worry. Now, Brittany, I was going to go easy on you. I was open to have sex with you in the future. And I figured if I go easy on you now, I could go hard on you later. But then you made that Chili's joke, so go fuck yourself. Brittany, your tits look great. I'm glad your doctor let you use that coupon. Oh, I'm not. We haven't even scratched the surface, everybody. Brittany has 12 kids. She's aborted all of them. Brittany, you've had more coat hangers in you than a Men's Warehouse.
Good shit. Oh, good shit.
I'm not done. I had to sit here for like 50 minutes and listen to everyone call me a fucking terrorist and a shitty comic. Hey, I'm working this weekend, motherfuckers. Brittany holds a record for Stairmasters. And trust me, she was thrown down every last one of those steps. Brittany, your vagina looks like Rocky Balboa's face after fighting Apollo Creed. Both of them were mercifully pounded by a former heavyweight champion of the world. Your vagina comes with side effects. I would say STDs, but Brittany's lawyers told me I'm not allowed to.
No, literally.
I had to request it a month in advance too, Brittany. Go fuck yourself. I got my own place, bitch. I don't live with my mama. So if you want to come over later, I got my paperwork in the glove compartment. I'm good. Everybody, keep it going for Ralphie May's lesbian alter ego. You know him as Nathan Wallace. Nathan's vagina also has side effects. Nathan, you're the second prettiest woman on this panel. I'm sorry, I didn't see you, Sheena Reagan. Nathan, you're the second prettiest woman on this panel. When Nathan was younger, his parents got divorced, and despite what they told him, it was all your fault. No parents want to deal with an overweight lesbian child. If you weren't doing comedy, you would be a plus-size model for Victoria's Secret. Nathan, I have low blood sugar, but when I stand next to you, I'm full-blown diabetic. I think Nathan's a great comedian, but I don't think he'll ever be famous, because I think he's going to drop dead from a heart attack in about 5 years. Well, that was fucked up. Brittany's vagina looking like Rocky Balboa's face. No. Nathan died in a heart attack, because they think it's true, Nathan. That's why. Nathan, when I think about you dying, it makes me sad. Not your actual death, but I feel like we're close enough to where I'd have to be a pallbearer at your funeral. No, we're not. And that makes me sad. I joined a CrossFit gym just in preparation of your death. Nathan, when I look at you, I feel good about every late night snack I've ever had. True story. Nathan Wallace has better tits than Sheena Reagan. I've seen either pair, but I'd rather see Nathan's. You ready, Sheena? As you guys can tell, Sheena doesn't eat and she's not funny. Everybody else already said that, so I don't need to hit any of those bullet points. Sheena has a joke in her set about how she thinks guys don't want to have sex with her because she's always telling a story about how she was in band. And Sheena, I'm here to tell you it has nothing to do with you talking about band and everything to do with you just talking. You're the only woman I know that when you open your mouth and stick out your tongue, my dick goes back into my body.